welcome to Yeeflow. Today, we will delve into the collection control in Yeeflow. The collection control is a versatile tool designed for displaying items from a data source, such as data lists, document libraries, form reports, or data reports. Unlike other data source-related controls with predefined content layouts, such as news, galleries, or data tables, the collection control has a unique feature of designing custom layouts and styles for each element in each project within a collection. Now, let's take a closer look at the practical applications of the collection control. Suppose we are creating a company tracking form that requires real-time updates of company names, status, and related comments. This is where the collection control comes in handy. First, open a blank dashboard. Click the plus button in the top left corner to open the controls panel. In the Advanced section, find the collection control and add it to the canvas on the right. We need to select the data source for the collection control so that we can dynamically retrieve information from the data source, making the form content more real-time. In the Control Settings panel, open Content Settings. Under the Data column, choose the application of the data source, which is the current application by default. Proceed to the Data Source section and pick a data source from the selected application. The data source can be a data list, document library, form report, or data report. In the Data Filters section, click on the Condition button to filter the data source data and narrow down the data range. Set primary and secondary sorting to properly sort the data. Once the data source is selected, the collection control will display all cells. You can add other controls to the collection control and display data as a collection. We first add a text control to the collection control to display the company name. Click and drag the text control from the control panel to the collection control. When a control is added to a space in the collection control, it will automatically replicate in other spaces. The content of subcontrols can be static or dynamic. In the text box, input static text, and each text control will display the same content. You can switch to the expression editor by clicking the toggle button in the text box. In the expression editor, click on Expression, choose Context, Collection Item. The variables associated with subcontrols of the collection control are collected in the collection item. Insert the relevant data source variable, and the corresponding data will be dynamically added to each space in the collection control. Click OK, and the collection control will display only the variable names. Click Preview to see the text content. Adjust the text size and style as needed. Next, drag a picture control into the collection control as the company logo. You can choose to upload a static image, making each image the same. Alternatively, switch to the expression editor, associate a variable, and upload dynamic images. Click Expression, Context, Collection Item, insert the variable, and click OK. The image size is the default size, which can be modified in the image size options or by clicking on Style Settings to adjust the width and height of the image. Click on the preview to see the effect. Then, add another text control below the company name to display the company status. Switch the text to dynamic text. Open the expression editor, click Context, Collection Item, associate the appropriate variable, and click OK. Add font color and background color to the text. Modify the style. We can also set dynamic display rules for the text control to emphasize specific status. Click Content Settings, expand the Appearance section, click the Dynamic Display Rules button, open the expression editor for the rule, enter the corresponding expression. In the Action drop-down box, click Dynamic Style, set the normal style or hover style for the text. Click Preview to see that the Record with Status Active Contacts has been styled through the dynamic display rules. In the collection control, drag two container controls into it, adjust the width of subcontrols, set the arrangement direction of the containers, and organize the collection control. Add a paragraph control to the collection control to record the company's introduction. Switch the content to dynamic text. Open the expression editor, choose expression, context, collection item, select and insert the corresponding variable, and click OK. Next, add two button controls to the collection control. Set the text of the first button to view item, adjust the button size, and set the icon. Expand the action bar, click the Execute Type drop-down box, choose Collection Item. Select View Item in the Operation drop-down box. Choose the link and how the page should open. Here we select a pop-up window. This means that when you click this button, it will redirect to the View Item page. Repeat the above steps to set the second button to delete. However, in the Operation drop-down box, select Delete Item. Clicking this button will delete the record. Let's quickly set the styles for these two buttons. Drag a container control. Drag these two buttons into it and arrange them. If we want to change the layout of the collection control, select the control, expand the Appearance section, enter a number in the column input box to change the control layout. The pagination settings of the collection control allow us to more flexibly control the number of displayed records to ensure a clearer page presentation. Expand the pagination settings, and we can choose whether to display limit records, set the number of records per page. If you want to view more records, you can turn on the View More Records button, customize the display text, and add a link for users to view more related content, and choose the alignment. In addition, the collection control provides rich style settings, including column gap, row gap, content padding, etc., allowing you to adjust according to actual needs. We can also add background color and hover color to the collection control. After adding additional necessary controls and modifying the style, the collection control page became more appealing. Please note that in a collection, you can add multiple advanced controls like news and galleries. However, it is not allowed to nest these controls within each other or within itself at the same hierarchy level. After adjusting the page width, click Preview to see the effect. Once you have finished configuring all the settings, submit the form and observe the effect. The company data will be centralized and showcased as a collection on the page. You can perform various actions such as viewing or deleting records using the corresponding buttons.
That concludes the detailed introduction to Yeeflow's collection control. We hope that by using the collection control, you will be able to dynamically reference data. If you would like to learn more tutorials about Yeeflow, please continue to follow our channel. Thank you for watching.